Hey guys, Alex here, back again. I already did a video tonight, but I figured I needed to do one more about this. For those of you who don't know, AW, aka Abraham Washington, the manager of the Primetime Players, was fired today by the WWE for the Kobe Bryant comment from 2 weeks ago. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to repeat what he said. He basically said, I think it was Darren Young, is just like Kobe Bryant in a hotel room in Colorado. He's unstoppable, referring to the alleged rape charges that Kobe Bryant had stemming like 5 years ago, I think. Now, let me talk first about this. I think the joke was stupid. I think Abraham Washington was dumb for doing it. I think that it's pretty obvious the guy put some thought into it. I mean, that's a joke out of nowhere. I mean, it was completely out of left field. So obviously the guy put some thought into it and knew he was going to say it and not so much caught up in the moment. But in my opinion, I don't think the guy deserved to get fired over it. I'd been fine with a suspension. I'd understand that completely fine. Reprimanded by the boys in the back or whatever. You can have a mic on for a while or something. But to get the guy fired over it, I don't see that. I mean, I think that something like this isn't a thing worth getting fired over. I mean, there's a lot worse examples. I mean, hell, you had the whole thing with Chris Jericho and he stomped on a British or Brazilian flag. I mean, and now part of me wonders if that was just a work thing to get Jericho time off for his concert. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not talking about that, but it really just shows how, like, it's definitely a PR thing. I mean, first and foremost, and it's pretty obvious it's going to be a permanent thing because Abraham Washington has gone on a Twitter rant, so to speak, retweeting every single tweet about how it's unfair for him, blah, 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 going on a ramble about how basically the Senate campaign of Linda McMahon is to blame, which I agree, because whenever Linda McMahon is running for office, which she's probably never going to win, they automatically start, firing or suspending or whatever every guy that does things even remotely stupid. And I think it's obvious he made a mistake. The guy shouldn't have been fired for it. I mean, come on. It's one mistake and he loses his job when he's the best manager in the company right now. Sorry, Vicky, you're good at getting heat, but you're not much use otherwise. He's a great talker. He's been getting the primetime players, a tag team that W just kind of threw together at the last minute, and making him credible. I was legitimately saying to myself, I think the Primetime Players deserve to be tag team champions because, well, they're the only tag team that's actually been given some build-up for once. And just another step back for the WWE tag division for a while. Hopefully we'll eventually see Claudio and Chris Hero teaming up because God knows they need those two guys to save this division. But, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that AW deserves to get fired? Do you believe that it was overreaction? Do you believe that he'll ever get to come back to the wrestling business? A lot of people have been saying he should go to TNA, and he's been retweeting a lot of those, so maybe he'll go. I don't know if that's the best thing for him, personally. I don't know if TNA is the best place. I think he'd be, but I'd like the guy to see him. I'd like to see the guy get some success because I did actually really start enjoying the guy, and I thought he was a pretty good manager. But that's it for me, guys. Tell me what you guys think. Take care. Bye.